Hello students, welcome back to our channel EduWave online classes. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are studying well. So today I am here to discuss a topic which is always on the list of confusion for students from class 8 onwards. That is oxidation and reduction. This is not just an I.C.S.E topic, but this is going to benefit all the students from class 8 onwards. I will really try to clear all your confusion so that all the questions related to this topic can be answered in your paper. So let's start the video. Oxidation and reduction are two processes which occurs in every reaction. Either of them will occur in every reaction. Let me tell you, if we are having A plus B, that is giving up after the reaction C plus D, then this A plus B is called the reactant and C plus D is called the product. We need to understand that this oxidation reduction, both the process occur within this reactant part. Okay, and the product is just a result of that. So we will concentrate if whether they are asking for oxidation, where does the who is getting oxidized, who is getting reduced. So those answers are lying or hiding in between the or within the reactant portion. Okay, this is the first thing you should know. Next, in respect to oxygen, how is the two things different from each other? In respect to oxygen, okay, let us understand. Oxidation, from your very basic knowledge, you have an idea that oxidation is the addition of oxygen. As the name suggests, it is the addition of oxygen. Okay, like I was having sulfur dioxide, it reacts with oxygen to give sulfur trioxide. Okay, now it is balanced as well. Okay, so earlier it was sulfur dioxide. After oxidation, it is sulfur trioxide, means from 2 to 3 there is one addition of oxygen. That means this one is getting oxidized. Fine, understood? Next, in case of reduction, in respect to oxygen, as it is addition of oxygen, so this will be just the opposite of it. That means removal of oxygen. Okay, like I was having CO2 which splits up into CO plus O2. That means carbon dioxide is getting reduced because there is a removal of oxygen. Okay, I hope in respect to oxygen you understood how these two processes are different from each other. Next, we will see in respect to hydrogen how these two processes is different from each other. That means whenever you will see there is an addition of oxygen, you will understand that this is an oxidation process, and whenever you will see there is a removal of oxygen, you will understand that's a reduction process. Okay, now in respect to hydrogen, what happened in respect to hydrogen? Oxidation is the removal of hydrogen. Okay, oxidation is the removal of hydrogen, and for reduction it is just the opposite, addition of hydrogen. Let's see some examples to understand this. I'm having NH3 ammonia, so when it splits up into nitrogen plus hydrogen, it gives us a So this is the reaction. So this nitrogen, this ammonia loses its hydrogen to form nitrogen. Okay, that means there is an oxidation. Okay, whereas I was having hydrogen, then I got Cl. It reacts with chlorine. It gives us 2HCl. That means there is a addition of hydrogen. That means it is a reduction. Understood? So in respect to hydrogen, if hydrogen is removed from any reactant, then it is called oxidation. If hydrogen is added in any reactant, we call it reduction. So whenever you will see there is an addition of hydrogen with the reactant, then you will understand that there is an oxidation, there is a reduction. If you see there is a removal of hydrogen, you will understand there is an oxidation. Okay, I hope you understood this much. Now, I believe that till here, whatever I explain you, that is very basic knowledge, and all of my students are having this much of knowledge. That oxidation is the addition of hydrogen and reduction is the addition of oxidation is the addition of oxygen and reduction is the addition of hydrogen. Oxidation is the removal of hydrogen, reduction is the removal of oxygen. This concept is always there with you. But the confusion arises when in a reaction, there is no hydrogen or no oxygen. Still there must be some oxidation and reduction going on. So to clear that confusion, you need to understand that not only with the respect of hydrogen and oxygen these two processes depend, but there are some other factors which we will study today. It depends on the movement of electrons as well. So with the respect of electrons, how does this two process differ? Let's see. Oxidation. Oxidation is the losing of electron. Okay, when an atom loses its electron, it is getting oxidized. Let's take a very basic example to understand. Like sodium stable molecule was there, it releases an electron and it becomes Na plus. That means it is going for oxidation. Okay, it is going for oxidation. Okay, understood? Like in case of Zn plus HCl. Okay, now see what happens. This Zn was in stable configuration or in molecular form. What we get? ZnCl2 plus H2. Sorry. So what happened? Now see, yes, you can say, ma'am, there is a removal of oxygen, that's why removal of hydrogen, that's why it is oxidation. But also try to understand this zinc is getting oxidized, as in here the zinc was in its molecular form, but when it is becoming zinc chloride, that means it is losing one electron in order to form the bond with chlorine. Okay, so it is losing one electron in order to form the bond with chlorine. So if you have any confusion with the topic of bond or bonding, then you should check out my all the videos in this channel which is on chemical bonding. You will get this in our playlist, so please check it out. And to get all such kind of videos, you should subscribe our channel and follow us on WhatsApp as well. Okay. Okay, so let's come back. So this zinc is losing one electron to form this bond. That means zinc has lost one electron, it has gone for oxidation. Fine? Okay. But in case of reduction, what happens? Now, if somebody is losing electron, then the other one must gain electron. Yes. So reduction is a process which is gaining of electron. Okay. So reduction is a process of gaining of electron. Like there was a Cl, it gained one electron and become Cl minus. In this, okay. So it has become Cl minus. Okay. Okay. So understood? Whenever you will see there is an addition of loss of electron, it is oxidation. When there is a gain of electron, then it is a reduction process. Okay. So till here you understood? With respect to the movement of electron, how these two processes differ from each other. Okay? Okay. Now we will understand one more thing, which will, I hope, will clear your doubt in some next lecture. That is in respect to its oxidation state. Okay? In respect to its oxidation state or oxidation in respect to its oxidation state. Okay, oxidation state. If I give you one reaction, Mg plus O2 giving us MgO. Okay, so this is one reaction where magnesium is reacting with oxygen to gives us magnesium oxide. Now, in a stable state, you have to understand that in a stable state, the oxidation state is always 0. Okay, in the stable or when they are in molecular form, their oxidation state is always 0. Okay, and in the compound form, its oxidation state will be, you can say, its valency. Its oxidation state will be its valency. Like we know that oxygen is having -2 as its valency. Okay, even if you don't know the oxidation state of magnesium, it's easy to find out if you know the oxidation state of another one, because the net oxidation state will be 0. Fine, the net oxidation state will be 0. Now if it is -2, then it should be +2. Plus minus, then only it will be 0. Okay, because we know in molecular form the oxidation state is always 0. So one molecule of magnesium oxide will also have the oxidation state 0. But the elements of this compound will have their own respective oxidation state. Okay, I hope you got some idea about this oxidation state. Now let us see how in respect to this oxidation state, this oxidation and reduction differ. In case of oxidation, there is always increase in oxidation state. Using the same equation, we will write that in case of reduction, there is always decrease in oxidation state. Let's see how. Earlier, let's take the example of magnesium. Magnesium earlier had oxidation state 0. In the product side of or after the reaction, its oxidation state is +2. So we all know that 0 and +2, if you compare, +2 is always greater than 0. Okay, that's why in a process of oxidation, you will always get an increase in oxidation number. Okay, there is increase in oxidation number. But if you see in case of oxygen, earlier it was having 0, but now it is having -2. You just tell me who is greater, 0 or -2? Of course 0 is 0 or -2. Of course 0 is greater than -2. That means in the process of reduction, it suffers from loss of or decrease in oxidation state. Understood? Now, how will you judge? So, if you see an example or if you see a reaction like this, you have to understand in the reactant side what is its oxidation state, and in the product side what is its oxidation state. If it increase in oxidation number, then it is oxidation. If it decrease in oxidation number, then it is reduction. Understood? Okay. Now, what happens if this is the thing happening, or if there is continuous loss of electrons in oxidation, gain of electron in oxidation, then there will be an increase in case of oxidation, there will be increase in positive charge like Fe2 plus loses one more electron, then it will be Fe3 plus. Okay? In case of reduction, there is always increase in negative charge, like an oxygen, if gain one electron, it will be O1 minus, and when it gains 2 electron, then it becomes O2 minus. 1 minus 2 minus, gaining negative charge. Okay? So these are something which you just by looking at the reaction, you will be able to understand whether oxidation is going on or reduction is going on. Now, when these two processes occurs simultaneously, then the process is called redox. Okay, the process is called redox reaction, where oxidation and reduction occurring simultaneously. Just now we had an example. I will repeat that example to give you an in-depth understanding. Okay, here we have seen that magnesium is going for oxidation and this oxygen is going for reduction. Okay, now another confusing term which comes is oxidizing agent, reducing agent. Now it's very easy to understand which one is oxidizing agent, which one is reducing agent. Now if you talk about agents, agent of LIC or any health insurance, does they buy policies for themselves? No, they does it for others. Similarly, oxidizing agent, that means one which helps in oxidization. If there were no oxygen in this reaction, then who will take this lost electron? Okay, who will help magnesium to be oxidized? So as oxygen helped in this oxidation process, so oxygen will be oxidizing agent. And as magnesium was there to donate electron, then only reduction happened. That means magnesium is reducing agent. So the one which is getting oxidized will be reducing agent, and the one which is getting reduced will be oxidizing agent. Okay, so please revise this concept again and again in order to understand it and answer all the questions related to it. So I hope you understand what is the difference between these two processes in respect to each and everything. Okay, so with this I will conclude my video. Keep studying. If by watching this video once you can't get the idea clearly, watch the same video 2-3 times, but have this concept fully done within you. Okay, so like this we are going to come up with some more interesting topics. So always stay tuned with us, like our videos, subscribe our channel, and encourage us by commenting, so that will give us the enthusiasm to make more videos. Till then, keep studying, take care of your health. Until then, bye bye.